guys, this is Docm with another Minecraft video. You heard it, and today this is episode 13 of Docm77's new Minecraft World Tour, and last time in my short 5,555 subscriber special we stopped here. You guys were a bit annoyed, dog, your world tour is so short. Well, I wanted to make it as a little surprise, you know. I wanted you guys to assume, okay, there's gonna be a normal world tour. Yeah, but as I'm not the best actor, well, it was semi-successful. At least you loved the Squid Farm, and we're gonna talk about that thing pretty soon. I just wanna address some quick things and fixes I did around the area. I half slept out the place a bit more. All the half circles are filled in with half slabs now. I will not leave it like that. Be sure, guys, it's just too plain. But why did I do that? Well, I wanted to see how the lighting works, you know. And I feel there are some dark spots here and there. And yeah, there needs to be some improvements. For the walkway here, there are mobs safe now. And on half slabs they can't spawn either. So the only area sometimes hostile mobs spawn still is our inverted pyramid here, and I will tackle this project really soon and try to make it look, yeah, devilish, as up there is the heaven and this will be the pyramid of death. So as you guys said, lava will be come in play and some darkish colors. You know, I have to be careful with wool if I want to add lava. I don't want to have a massive fire in here. Also, if you look at the lantern posts, I did put some half pressure plates on top, wooden pressure plates, to give it a finished and polished look, and I think it's okay. Looks nicely, and so far everything is taking shape. Over there you can see the Squid TV or the Squid Aquariums I made. This is part of the the Squid Farm. But first I want to address my nemesis, or my two nemesis, real quickly. Here is my slime overflow. For now I changed the setup and I'm happy with it now. I can just walk up, pick up all the slime balls. If it's too much and I want to get rid of them, I simply activate this lava, it comes out of the wall, and all drops are quickly taken care of. You could use this setup for all kinds of loot collection devices, you know. If you loot dropping out here, the slimes are still killed by drop damage, but if you have regular loot coming out, you could walk up, and if you don't want your loot, for example if you have a high efficiency mob trap, you could just activate the thing and get your items destroyed. This is basically a really simple version of an EMP, slightly modified for item holding. I think ESO's design is way more complex, but this is a simple solution, pretty simple. You just have a piston here, a sticky piston where you can see this block, and if you retract it, there's a lava gap behind it, and the lava streams out, is held in by the glass, and works fine. Over there, the worst enemy, the clock. Well, guys, I went old school. Now look at it. It stopped. Bada boom, bada bang. Working. All this newish crap. I went back to a really old school 5 clock. Didn't care much about the space. Those old school clocks, they will restart after a short amount of time whenever you re-enter your game. Hooked it up to an end gate. And here's my switch where I can control the end gate. And this is working every time. And I'm happy with it now. Takes a lot of space, but who cares? I wanted a working solution. I'm sure you guys have more compact and reliable setups, but yeah, I just went old school, the way I know how things work. And there we go. Yeah, this is the half slept out area, and I did some changes to the kill mechanism for the Squid Farm as well. So we're gonna have a look at that first, and then we're gonna see how we get the squid in there. So this is my flush them down setup, so to speak. I'm gonna activate both sides. I might hook them up to a centralized control unit. The squid get flushed down, and end up here. I have a water streams now going on, so it takes a while for the squid to come down, but it is okay like this. I like it. So it's a small aquarium. Now you can see the squid sinking to the floor, and they will stay there. I closed off the front with some glass. 1 second, I need to turn down the mobs a bit. I feel pretty loud. And now they're encased in that little tank down here. They can't get out and glitch out and touch my plates. And if I want to get rid of them, basically I want to showcase them up in my aquariums. But if I really want to clean the system, well, then I still have the crusher set up. We crush them. If new ones come in, they are waiting on top. And now they're sinking down. Pretty simple. When I've killed off my squid and want to gather the ink sacs, I just activate the water here. The piston barrier moves down and my items are flushed out. And I can pick him up. There we go. So it works. I like it like that. At the moment, you know, people are saying use automated piston crushers and stuff, but keep in mind, guys, the pistons create a lot of lag. And if you have like tons of them all around your world, those few won't hurt. But if I continue to grow and build my world, I will have a lot of moving pistons then if I use those automated crusher thingies, you know? So what I could do, I saw a nice design in Roboticost's channel, some kind of a blender design where he grinds some slime down with it. Pretty neat. And what I'm thinking about is I could hook it up to the flush mechanism, you know, when I flush them out of the TV screens, pull those levers, and if I do that, the crusher blender gets activated. So it's guaranteed that it's not running all the time. So now we should get up and have a look at the tower. I worked on it. I half slapped it out. We should go maybe over here or something so we can have a better look. Yeah, it's like this now. Here are 2 quick drops on the sides, and those are framed in by the half slabs all the way up. Just love some half slab design. In my old world I had a whole area themed with half slabs. I wanted to bring it back a bit, but not go overboard with it. But I think it fits the design well. You know, it's a zipper elevator and looks rugged and zippy. On the back side, I basically did the same. Some half slabbing, you know, to give the thing more structure here. It's not symmetrical, but that was planned like that. It's not always that things have to be perfectly symmetrical to look nice. I think, you know, this is a form follows function design again. Just go with the flow. First hook up your functionality, as I had the zipper elevator, and then you extend on that. So let's quickly move up and see what I did around the top so far. I might do a little bit more, hook up a roof. Hey Arnold! What's up, buddy? Yeah, he didn't die, by the way, in the spider fight over there when I did my special. What actually happened was, well, I had everything prepared. I had about 20 squid in my squid farm. They were collected in the pads over there. We're going to have a look at them in a minute. And, well, I was doing the scene over there with Arnold, preparing the place. Then we came over and I wanted to get in the base. That's what I did. Came in and then I was looking up and saying, yeah, and guys, I prepared an epic squid farm. Empty. So they despawn. They obviously despawn. That's one thing I learned for sure, because there were some rumors squid spawn and they will never despawn. They do. I was over there. You can see the quarry. So you can estimate the distance. It's about 150 blocks. No, not at all. Not 130 blocks, I guess, from here. So diagonally it would be 150 blocks or something. I was over there and I had the squids right beneath me in the tank and they despawned. So keep that in mind. Squid do despawn. And now I have to have a look. There's a boat over there. And I think we should get over there. I want to quickly demonstrate the quick drop. And then we're going to have a look at those pads. First, I'd say we have a look at the main collection pad, which I marked out over here. Why do I call it the main collection pad? Well, I have little dents in my water floor. I finalized leveling it out, and I think 95% of the floor here is now 4 blocks high only. All over the place I have those concentrator units. I think we should get up and count them out. What do I mean with concentrator units? Basically those are 20 by 20 areas, and they have a 2 by 2 hole in the middle. And as you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I think 30 or 29 of those things in here. 20 by 20. I dug out 1 block down. Then I have the glowstone on the outsides. This might even be a flaw in the design. I just, I wanted to be able, when it's dark, it looks really cool, and I wanted to be able to see. Also, it was easy, for me for the counting, because it was a real pain, and it's not completely symmetrical because I messed up my counting from time to time. All those concentrator units, I'd call them, are connected. Water channels beneath them all over the place, all along, there, all the way. And all of the channels are leading to my centralized pad here. I just picked one because I wanted to funnel in the squids from here. So I'd say we jump down and have a close look what's going on in those concentrator units. You can see it's quite dark, but I saw a squid down there. Yeah. They're collecting here, Why is that happening? Squid will always swim to the deepest water regions, and that's what they do in those concentrator units. As everything is leveled out at about 4 blocks or 4 blocks depth, and this is 1 block deeper, at some point the squid will collect in here. Then we have something like that. It's a 2 deep drop, water, signs. The squid will end up in here and drop down. And then we have those collection streams all over the place. Oh, and we have some squid up here. So I need to, I need to improve the design a bit. What are they doing here? See, still some flaws in the system. Let's try to make our way through the thing. It's gigantic. There's no super special tricks and everything involved. But, okay, obviously they got out here. But it's huge. And basically everywhere when I have those 2 by 2 drops, I have 2 by 2 water areas, as you can see it here. The rest is connected with 1 wide channels. I used the simple half slab continuous water setup with a sign behind it to get dead zone free water channels. And all along the way here, and it's a lot of digging, that's one thing that's sure. I have those 1 wide water channels, and I blocked off the sides here, as you see, like this, because there's a chance, the squid come along and they move up a bit here. And if you don't close it off good, maybe even 2 blocks high, as you saw, there were some squid lying around at some areas. So, yep, maybe even go 2 blocks high and block it off so they can't swim out here. But this works to create continuous water streams, and it pushes pulls the squid along. Now let's head over here, for example. Here, now we are beneath another one of the collection pads, the concentrator units. And there's one down there, and it's all connected. It's a huge channel system. I used different techniques, to connect the water channels to one another, because you have to widen it out a bit, if you arrive at those collection zones. And then water streams push you up and over and under. It was quite a lot of trial and error to connect all the water streams and get them to flow in one direction, having no dead zones and all that. but it works. I'm not using any directional keys. And for the squid, it will work as well. ESO did the proof of concept. He showed how you could do it. Never really took it on the grand scale. I did it now. I can tell you, and ESO commented on my video about where I gave you the teaser for the squid trap. He said he's dreading the time when he will start to do his squid farm, and I tell you guys, it is fun because you get a lot of resources. Basically, all the tunneling down here gave me a lot of sandstone, cobblestone I could use to fill in the perimeter water areas and so on. But it is a lot of work. In total, I've been working on that thing for quite a while. I started with the channels, and well, you couldn't see it because I was digging a lot underground, and the final step was then try to count it out and have my concentrator units. This is a side branch, for example. Count it out, have drop zones down, and then try to connect it all. And this is one of the side branches, for example. And the squid come in here and are moved towards the centralized point. I invested about, it's hard to estimate because I didn't do it in one sitting, but ever so often, about 30 to 40 hours in work. Most of the time went into the digging for sure, and also keep in mind you'll need a ton of signs. Ever so often I had infinite water pools, to make filling up the water easier. I filled them up because I don't want squid to spawn in them. A lot of signs every 7 or 8 blocks. When you connect your water streams, you need some. You don't need as many signs as you might need for a really sophisticated slime trap, but you need quite a lot. Depends on the size of your collection area. The squid end up here, and we have a crossing, and basically those are the fill up lines for the 2 tanks. So there's all squid that are collected all over the system in my huge 275 by 275 areas with the pads. They move, and it takes a pretty long time for them to arrive. Sadly, we don't had no squid in here because for some reason some of them were lying on top here, but it should not happen anymore. Just to be sure, I might close it off a bit. If you have channels like this, it will work for sure. Why do I have 2 wide channels here? Because I was under the assumption they need 2 wide channels to be transported. That's why I dug out everything double wide, and then I realized 1 is enough, and then I had to dig those trenches, and basically now I have walkways. Oh, and there we see there's a squid coming. That's good timing, buddy. And they will arrive from these 3 directions, and now we can observe what he's doing. As they can swim in water, and it might take them a while, but look, he's swimming back now. But the water currents will eventually push them on. As soon as they turn into the right direction, they move along rather quickly. Come on, buddy, you can make it. So transporting them with the water channels is nowhere as fast as when you use it for the other tall mobs or friendly mobs. So it takes a while, but now he's getting closer, and you see they get up the half slabs. That would be also a way to transport them up. ESO used that, but I think you could have pretty cool solutions for that as well. For example, Robotic Host made a very epic item elevator. So we're gonna speed up things a bit, and I'm gonna push him and see what's happening. So basically sometimes they get back, and they're strong in the water. I can't push him. If they swim in my direction, now I can. And they end up in this junction here, and okay, he choose that path, so we might follow him. They end up here, and swim in there. I can't get through now because we got half slabs, but I'd say it's kind of risky business what I'm doing. The elevator is close, can't risk any flooding. Okay, so same principle. Now we are moving towards our aquariums or TV screens, squid tanks. You can see it coming towards the inside of our base. So I can't fit through here because it's only 1.5 blocks high because of the half slabs I have in here. Where are we at now? Okay, and I have no torches here anymore. Move along, buddy. Because, yeah, I wanted to hide a bit where the squid are coming from. Move along, buddy. Come on. Ah, is there a half slab? Yeah, that's why. I have to put down a torch. I can't see anything, and probably you can't either. Great, I think I ruined my water stream just now. And wasting some diamond pickaxe. Oh, great, I placed the torch right where the water source was. Okay, so I have to fix that. And in the end, they arrive here. And we are inside the squid tank now. And this was a pretty dumb idea to just jump in here. Now I have to get out. That means destroy some glass. Yeah, please. No, that goddamn squid. Did you see them? They murdered me. No, he pushed me. Alright, guys. Great. At least you can see my spawn point now, where I always appear. That's one thing I haven't showed to you. Right here, outside the perimeter. And I'd say I'll quickly make my way back to the perimeter and we'll be back after the cut. Alright guys, made it back to the base, fixed the things around the aquarium. So this is the principle behind the squid farming, you know. This is no huge secret. You can have whatever setup you want. I chose a pretty creative solution, I think, with the aquarium, and then you could kill him. And I like it better than ordinary pixel art, I'd say. So let's have a final look at the setup. It's so much rain in my world. It's really annoying sometimes. Alright, close it off again. So far we don't have any new squid in there. It's working rather effectively. If you work in your world for a while, you know, you will get a decent amount, and after, I don't know, I worked 2 hours, did a little improvements and stuff, and then I came down and had a look, and there were 10 to 15 in there on a regular basis. So it works. One last thing I want to mention: how are those aquariums set up with the water streams? Basically, there's a row of source blocks on top, so we have a downward draft all the time. You don't need it because squid will swim down anyhow, but I feel like when they drop in on top and we have a little downward draft, it goes a bit faster if you wanna flush them out. And to flush them out and channel them down to the kill setup, that's basically very easy as well. Around here, let me see, where's my pickaxe? Maybe I can chop away the wall so we can see. There you can see there's a channel, the drop. It's right behind here, and we have a piston on top closing off the whole thing, you know, like so. And I can retract, it's a sticky piston. I can retract that block, and we get like a water flow downwards. Let me quickly, man. No, I'm not gonna break this glass. I'm gonna jump down. Yeah, see it? Now the water flow is activated. You know, piston retracts and the squid are flushed down. Let's quickly close it off. I know where the water goes, so don't worry. No damage will happen. And there you go, you close it off again. This is how you flush them down. And then have basically the same principle I use to get them in the aquariums for the killing setup below. The killing setup, yeah, I have this stair setup here I like a lot. Just had to squeeze it in here somehow, but I think it's pretty decent. Down here, yeah, it's also pretty simple. You have the crusher, that's easy, you know, the water streams in. You have the crusher, just hook up those two sticky pistons together, and when you step on it, it closes, and the water source is coming down, you know, through the pistons I have on top, and I have channels behind here. The squid drop down and get in two channels there to the right and to the left side here, and then they get flushed in. And that's basically where they end up. And for loot collection, I tried if you could pick up stuff from here. It doesn't work, so you simply flick your lever and flush out your items, and it works as well. I might use stone pressure plates here to improve the setup a bit, but in the end I'm happy with it. I know it has to look cool and it has to work, and I think this is a good example. So, say we ran up our balcony and have a little look into the future, guys. I will for sure tackle this thing here. That's obvious. I will for sure take care of making this areas look better. For now they simply half slept out and I don't like the plain look. We need to get some more variety in here. On top, we're gonna pick up some mushrooms now and see how many grew. I harvested the whole thing once already, and now a few hours playtime passed by. Also, that's why I come up here, and a lot of slime balls collecting all the time. Oh, need to finish this tunnel here, and yeah, oh, it's refilling nicely already. So I'd say let's get us some mushrooms. Ah, interesting. One flew up there, didn't get picked up. That's pretty interesting. So we might adjust it there a bit. See, there's always something to do. By now we have decent yield rates, and the spreading speed is better now because yeah, we get more mushrooms on the seed pillars here. Okay, I'd say got them all. Let's have a look. Yeah, we got some. We'll make up for a nice mushroom stew. So yeah, I will finish up here the wall here, make it look a little nicer, fit it with the theme. Then we're done with that, and then I will have probably a weed farm in here. Wheat, not the weed. Everybody's joking about that. Yeah, that's my accent. Sorry, guys. So I will hook up one in there. And then, guys, basically, our work area, our factory, so to speak, should be pretty much finished. So, next step, we need to extend our realm. And for that reason, we're gonna have transportation. And finally, I will start to build my house. Because this is basically the area where we can get our resources from. You know, whenever we want something, we come over here, produce the stuff, and then we keep on building. And that's what I want to tackle next. I want to scout a good location for my house, and I'm going to tell you what my house going to be like. I was wanting to do that for a long time. I'm going to make a tree house. I'm inspired by Easty888. Check out his channel. I had a universe tour with him as well, you know, where he showed epic tree houses he's been doing, and I always wanted to have a tree house, and it's gonna be somewhere at the side of the perimeter, you know, so and pretty huge. I feel like I like to go big, and then we can overlook the perimeter from there. To connect it, I have to think about a transportation way. Well, yeah, my eat senses are tickling. But also, I really want to do a cool minecart station again. You know, I feel like with the eats I went to the max at the moment, and I saw the improvements ISO made to the design. It's working properly again, and I might hook one up as well. But for now I'm really interested, and I want to get into epic station building again. There's so many new cool things I saw on Minecraft Addicts channel and others. Per Square is always on the job. So yeah, I think it's time for that soonish. So those are the plans for the future, guys. Don't worry, always something to do around my world. Also, for 1.8, I'm pretty certain I have a plan for that as well. I guess you guys will like. And the last thing I want to address is the subscriber of the week thingy. I will release a video soonish where you're gonna know all the details, how we're gonna do it and what we're gonna do, because I think yeah, I want to go on a little bit on a grander scale. I don't want to limit it to Minecraft, but yeah, don't worry, this is a Minecraft channel, but you will see what I'm talking about. I think that's all what I wanted to say for today. Welcome all you new subscribers. Thank you for joining the party. To the Creeper Nation, so to speak, because yeah, I see some people are referring to me as the Creepernator from time to time, and I also got my Creepernator skin. Yeah, the Creepernator skin. So maybe we could name ourselves the Creepernators. I don't know. I don't think much about that. But I'd rather refer to you as my friends, subscribers. And if we ever come up with a cool name for us, why not? But yeah, I think we need some more subscribers for that. Let me know your feelings about that. For example, Bear Ghost, he introduced the cups on his channel as some kind of an identity. I don't know, guys. Do we need that? Let me know. Not quite sure about stuff like that. I'd rather stick with good content and try to reply and have a good connections to you all. So, I don't know if we really need to name us. Alright guys, so that's it for today. I'm out. Bye, bye.